Hey, what's going on? So tonight ESPN is running 30 for 30, 42 to 1. James Buster Douglas upset of Mike Tyson. And I don't know where you were, if you were around to remember it back in 1990. I remember where I was. I was at the house. Remember watching the NBA All-Star Weekend. And I remember Kenny Jet Smith, he beat Dominique Wilkins for the slam dunk contest, but Dominique carried, they owed Nick for what they gave Michael Jordan the dunk contest in '88. But Kenny the Jet got robbed at that dunk contest against Nick in 1990. And that was the start of, did you really see this happen? Because Kenny the Jet really won that dunk contest. I love Nick. Nick's probably, I got Vince Carter, um, Dr. J, and Dominique. Those are my three main dunkers ever. But he lost that night to Kenny, but that's another story. But anyway, sitting at the crib, and my boy calls me and said, "Did you hear? Did you hear?" And then I couldn't get Showtime. I'll tell you back in the day. So you watching the scramble, because like if you watching TV with a scramble, yeah, that's old school cable. You were scrambling to see the bits and pieces. But when Buster Douglas knocked the mouthpiece beat Mike Tyson, the neighborhood was like, "Whoa, that was a big night." And who saw that coming? No one saw that coming. And Buster Douglas seemed like just a journeyman fighter, journeyman third tier fighter who propelled himself into overnight celebrity, overnight sensation, if you will. Because if you beat Mike Tyson was a rare feat back then. And beating Mike Tyson was like the equivalent of beating a Hercules. You had to have the ultimate performance. So the 30-30 shows on ESPN are usually spot on, very great in the way they back it up and how they bring you in. And it was one of the biggest odds, one of the most unforeseeable odds. Tyson did knock Douglas down. The ref didn't count all the way out, but that was late in the round. But the fact is that Tyson was struggling with this guy and he went that deep. Tyson had kind of, excuse me, he kind of lost his edge in the ring at that time because I think it was Razor Ruddock. He had a fight, and he wasn't as sharp and as crisp as he had been. So he had been kind of like, I think the right one was, let's see, that was after. But yeah, he wasn't, it was after my back. But anyway, he wasn't as sharp as he had been. The real prime peak of Mike Tyson, to be honest with you, was 85 through 89. Because after that, he kind of, when he hit the tempo, hitting the pressure point, that edge, his guys had actually started going a little bit longer. But this was the one that really shook up the boxing community, where it was like Mike went down. That was like big time, man. That was big time. That would be like the equivalent of someone knocked off Floyd Mayweather, which never happened. But even that wouldn't even be fair because Mike Tyson was a big time figure. Remember the Mike Tyson arcade game? You think you could beat Mike Tyson? That's how bad Mike was at that time. So this is gonna be this is an incredible show to watch. Relive history from historical sports boxing perspective. One of the biggest upsets ever in any sport. That's a big deal. Still, it's like one of the wild. And Buster Douglas, he had an out of body that night. He really came prepared and he got the right punch. He got Mike down. So that's my take on that 30 for 30, 42 to 1, the James Buster Douglas Mike Tyson fight. Please feel free to leave them comments and to subscribe them out.